Hello, my dear old friends. I wish you endless health, peace, and happiness in your heart today. This morning, I want to sit down and talk with you about something that each of us in our 60s, 70s, or even 80s knows all too well. My dear, dear friend, I hope today brings you just a little more peace in your soul and a little more strength in each step than the day before. But if you're anything like the many wonderful folks over 60 whom I've come to know and deeply care about, then maybe not every morning feels that way anymore. Some mornings you wake up feeling heavy, not just in your legs, but in your spirit. Like your body is dragging behind your will, like your energy's stuck in first gear, no matter how much sleep you got. And here's the truth. I want to gently whisper in your ear today, something most people never hear in time. It's not your age that's slowing you down. It's your breakfast. Now I know that might sound strange, maybe even a little silly. But stay with me, my dear friend, because what I'm about to share matters more than you may realize. That simple bowl of cereal, that toasted bread, that little coffee and donut routine you've been loyal to for years. I'm not here to shame it. I'm just here to speak the truth no one else dares to say out loud. Those very foods may be quietly stealing your circulation, silently stiffening the arteries in the most important parts of your body. Yes, even in those areas we often feel too shy to talk about. But you and I, we've lived long enough to speak honestly, haven't we? You see, what you eat within the first hour after waking sets the rhythm for your entire day. It decides whether your blood flows like a powerful river or trickles like a rusty old pipe. And when blood doesn't get where it needs to go, you start to feel things you didn't ask for. Cold hands, weak knees, numb toes, and sometimes a quiet emptiness that you can't quite explain to anyone. So, my beloved friend, if you've felt your confidence slowly draining, if you've told yourself this is just aging while quietly missing the spark you once had, I want to remind you of something simple but powerful. Age is not the enemy. Your breakfast might be. I know this may sound bold, but I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to offer hope, because what's been making you feel tired, heavy, or even invisible might just be changed by what you put on your plate each morning. And today, I want to share with you 8 simple foods. Yes, 8 that can gently open up your blood vessels, warm your limbs, and bring back that feeling of being alive, of being wanted, of being strong. So I hope you'll stay with me until the end. Don't miss it, my friend. Don't miss what might change your mornings forever. If you're still with me right now, my dear, would you do something small but so meaningful? Give this video a like and type the number 1 in the comments, just so I know you're still here with me. Your support means the world, and if this message speaks to you, please share it with someone who might not know yet on WhatsApp, on Facebook, or wherever it might reach someone in need. Together, we can build a community of strong, wise, loving seniors who take back their health one morning at a time. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I gently invite you to click that little subscribe button and ring the bell. It's not just a click, it's a small act of courage and care for yourself and for others walking this road beside you. And now, let's step softly into the heart of today's video, because what I'm about to reveal might just be the reason your legs have felt heavier, or why your energy hasn't felt like your own, or why that part of you that once roared with fire now only whispers in the dark. Poor circulation isn't caused by aging, it's caused by a lack of nitric oxide. My dear friend, let me share a little secret I've learned after talking with hundreds of people just like you. You see, everyone thinks poor circulation is just a part of getting older. That cold feeling in your feet, that stiffness in your legs, that drop in energy halfway through the day. We tell ourselves, well, I'm not 40 anymore. But let me ask you something gently. What if age wasn't the problem? What if it's something your body has been silently begging for, something it used to have plenty of? But now, after years of stress, processed food, and time, it's running low. That something is nitric oxide. It's the little hero that helps your blood vessels open wide so blood can flow freely. It gives warmth to your limbs, strength to your heart, and yes, it brings life back to your intimacy. Without it, your blood vessels tighten and your energy fades. But here's the beautiful part, my dear friend. Your body still wants to produce nitric oxide. It just needs the right help. And in a moment, I'll show you how simple foods right from your own kitchen can wake that system back up again. If you're still watching with me, please leave a like and type the number 2 in the comments. And don't keep this to yourself. Share it with someone you love. Post it in a group or message it to someone you care about. We're building a circle of strength here. Now let's look at one of the most powerful foods to bring your circulation back to life. You might even have it in your fridge right now. Spinach, the quiet hero hiding in your fridge. My dear friend, let me tell you about something green that might be sitting quietly in your fridge right now, just waiting to help you feel like yourself again. Spinach. Yes, that humble leafy green your kids used to push around on their plate. But what they didn't know, what even doctors rarely explain, is that spinach holds one of the most powerful secrets for your circulation. Spinach is rich in natural nitrates, not the bad kind found in processed meats, but the good kind your body turns into nitric oxide. And as we just talked about, nitric oxide is the key to opening your blood vessels wide and letting that beautiful, warm flow of life move through you again. There's a reason Popeye got stronger every time he ate it. But for folks our age, it's not about big muscles. It's about blood reaching the places it hasn't reached in a while. That means less numbness, less cold in your hands and feet, more strength in your legs, and yes, more confidence when it matters most. Let me tell you about Robert, a 62-year-old who used to feel like his legs were filled with sand. Every step took effort, but after adding a cup of spinach to his morning smoothie every day, things changed. Within 2 weeks, he said he felt lighter on his feet. And that, my friend, is what happens when your blood flows where it's meant to. If you're still with me, type the number 3 in the comments and give this video a like so I know you're walking this journey with me. And don't forget to share it with someone who may be missing out on this little green miracle. Now, my dear, wait until you hear what happens when you mix spinach with something creamy, cold, and sweet. You won't believe how much stronger your circulation gets. Greek yogurt and berries, a creamy healing duo for your gut and blood flow. My dear friend, after we've talked about spinach and its power, let me tell you about something smooth, creamy, and just a little bit sweet. Something that feels like a treat, but works like medicine from nature. I'm talking about Greek yogurt, topped with a handful of rich, colorful berries. Now I know what you might be thinking. What does yogurt have to do with circulation more than most people realize? You see, your gut is like your second brain. It controls far more than digestion. It shapes your immunity, your energy, and yes, even how well your blood flows. And when your gut is out of balance, it creates quiet inflammation that damages your blood vessels without you even knowing. Greek yogurt is filled with probiotics, those tiny little helpers that calm inflammation and bring your gut back into balance. And when your gut is happy, it helps your body produce more nitric oxide. That means better blood flow, more warmth in your limbs, and even a little more spring in your step. And then we have berries. Oh, my friend, berries are nature's jewels. Packed with anthocyanins and vitamin C, they protect your nitric oxide so it stays active longer. Together, yogurt and berries don't just taste good. They help your blood vessels open up and stay open. Martin, a 64-year-old grandfather, swapped out his toast for a bowl of Greek yogurt with blueberries. Within a week, he said his legs didn't feel so heavy by noon. He even joked that he could finally keep up with his grandkids again. If this part spoke to you, please type the number 4 in the comments, like the video, and share it with someone who needs a boost. And stay with me, because next we're going to talk about something creamy green and surprisingly powerful. It might just be the one thing you've been skipping without knowing what it could do for your heart and more. Avocado, the creamy green fruit your heart and blood vessels adore. My dear friend, if you've ever looked at an avocado and thought, that's just trendy food for young folks, I want to tell you something that might surprise you. This creamy green fruit might just be the missing piece your circulation's been begging for. Avocados are packed with healthy fats and potassium, 2 things your body craves more than ever after 60. These nutrients help keep your blood vessels flexible, able to open and close just the way they should. When that happens, your blood flows freely. That means less pressure, more warmth, and yes, more confidence in the parts of you that matter most. One study found that folks who ate avocado just twice a week lowered their risk of heart disease by 16%. But even more than that, avocados help support nitric oxide levels naturally and safely without a single pill or side effect. Frank, 59, laughed the first time I told him to add avocado to his breakfast. He said, "It's just expensive guacamole." But 2 weeks later, he called me and said his legs felt springy again. His words, springy. He even said he didn't need to rest halfway through his walks anymore. So if you've been feeling stiff in the morning, or like your energy's dragging behind you, try slicing half an avocado on toast or adding it to a smoothie. Your blood vessels might just thank you with every step you take. If you're still with me, my dear, drop a number 5 in the comments and give this video a thumbs up. And if there's someone in your life who calls avocado just hype, send this to them. They might be missing out on a real gift from nature. Now, what if I told you that something dark and rich, something most people save for dessert, might actually be your morning weapon for better circulation? Stay with me, because this one is unexpected. Dark chocolate, the bittersweet secret to restoring blood flow and daily energy. My dear friend, what if I told you that something rich, dark, and usually saved for dessert might be exactly what your body is missing in the morning? Now, before you shake your head, thinking chocolate in the morning, that can't be right. Let me share something truly surprising. Dark chocolate, real dark chocolate, the kind with at least 70% cacao, is packed with powerful compounds called flavonoids. These little heroes help keep your blood vessels relaxed and open by boosting nitric oxide. That's the same magical molecule we've been talking about, the one that brings warmth, vitality, and flow back to the places you need it most. And here's something even more interesting. When we sleep, our body loses antioxidants. Our blood vessels become less responsive. That stiffness and sluggishness you feel in the morning, it's not just aging, it's your circulation hitting the brakes overnight. That's why adding a few small squares of dark chocolate to your morning routine can help wake everything up again. Let me tell you about William, 63. He used to describe his mornings like this. It's like my circulation is stuck in first gear. His legs felt stiff, his energy was flat, and even his thoughts felt cloudy. I suggested he add 2 squares of dark chocolate to his coffee routine. That's it. 1 week later, he called me and said, "I feel sharper, more awake. My mornings don't feel like a struggle anymore." And yes, his blood was flowing better too. He felt it. But here's the key, my dear friend. It must be real dark chocolate, not the sugary, milky kind. Look for 70% cacao or higher. That's where the benefits live. And if you really want to boost the effect, pair it with some berries or a slice of orange. The vitamin C helps your body absorb those flavonoids even better. If you're still watching, please give this video a like and comment the number 6 below so I know you're with me. And share it with someone who might love chocolate but has no idea how powerful it truly is. Now stay close, because the next food I'm going to tell you about is deep red juicy and has been called the royal circulation restorer for centuries. You won't want to miss this one. Pomegranate, the royal fruit that revives circulation and confidence. My dear friend, have you ever held a pomegranate in your hand? That deep red color, those glistening seeds like little rubies. It's no wonder that for centuries this fruit has been called the royal circulation restorer. But beyond its beauty, pomegranate carries a kind of quiet power, especially for folks like us who are trying to feel stronger, steadier, and more like ourselves again. Pomegranate is loaded with polyphenols, natural compounds that protect your blood vessels and help them stay wide and flexible. It also boosts nitric oxide, helping your body relax those tight arteries and send blood exactly where it needs to go. And yes, that includes your legs, your hands, and those private areas that you may have quietly stopped thinking about, but haven't truly forgotten. Scientists have studied 2 special compounds in pomegranate, ellagitannins and anthocyanins. These work together to improve your vessel diameter and overall circulation. That means more warmth, more energy, and that feeling of being present again in your body and your life. Drinking a small glass of pure pomegranate juice in the morning or sprinkling the seeds over yogurt or oatmeal can offer lasting benefits. It doesn't just help for one day. Over time, your blood vessels learn to stay more open and resilient. It's like giving your body a gentle nudge back toward its younger, livelier self. Let me tell you about James, 71. He used to complain of cold hands, tired legs, and that sense of just not feeling like himself. But after adding pomegranate to his morning routine, he told me something I'll never forget. He said, "I feel like I've come home to my own body again, that my friend is the power of restoring your flow." If you're still with me now, type the number 7 in the comments and tap that like button so I know we're walking this journey together. And don't forget to send this video to someone you care about, because this kind of healing should never be kept secret. Now, my dear friend, what if I told you that there are still 2 more foods left? One that most people throw away without realizing its hidden power, and another that's been quietly used in European villages for generations to restore circulation and intimacy. Let's keep going. Beetroot, the overlooked root that quietly powers your circulation. My dear friend, Have you ever seen a beet sitting in the produce aisle and walked right past it? Maybe it looked a little messy, a little too earthy, or just unfamiliar. But what if I told you that this humble little root, yes, beetroot, might be the very thing your blood vessels have been praying for? Beets are one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates. And as you know by now, nitrates are the raw materials your body turns into nitric oxide, the molecule that helps your blood vessels relax, widen, and flow. When your body has enough nitric oxide, everything begins to move again. Your blood, your energy, your confidence. What makes beets so powerful is that they don't just improve blood pressure, they enhance oxygen delivery throughout your body, especially to the lower limbs and pelvic region. That means your legs may feel lighter, your hands warmer, and yes, your intimacy stronger, more alive. Now let me tell you about Carol, 68, who never liked vegetables much, but she started adding a small beet to her morning smoothie, just one. After a few weeks, she said something changed. "I feel like my feet are finally connected to my body again," she said with a laugh. "I don't get that dragging, heavy feeling by noon anymore." And here's something important. Beets can be cooked, juiced, or eaten raw. There's no one right way. But the key is consistency. A little each day can make a big difference over time. If you're still with me, my dear, type the number 8 in the comments and give this video a like so I know you're still walking beside me. And please share this with someone who's been feeling stuck, heavy, or distant from their own strength. They might just need this more than you know. Now, there's one more food I want to share with you. It's soft, calming, and once nourished the warriors of old Europe. Most people overlook it, but those who know never let it go. Let's keep going, my friend. Oats, the humble grain that fueled warriors and heals circulation today. My dear friend, let me take you on a little journey back to the misty mornings of old Europe, where farmers and warriors alike began their day, not with sugar or coffee, but with a warm bowl of something simple, something grounding. Oats. Yes, oats. Not the sugary kind that comes in packets, but real whole-rolled or steel-cut oats. This humble grain has been nourishing bodies for centuries. But what most folks don't know is that oats do much more than just fill your belly. They help heal your blood vessels from the inside out. Oats are rich in a special kind of fiber called beta-glucan. This fiber gently lowers your bad cholesterol, reduces artery inflammation, and helps improve the flexibility of your blood vessels. And you know what that means by now: better blood flow, more warmth in your hands and feet, and energy that lasts into the afternoon. They also contain magnesium, which acts like a natural relaxant for your blood vessels. Think of it as giving your circulation a big, deep breath. When blood flows smoothly, you feel it everywhere: your legs, your brain, even in those private, quiet parts of you that maybe haven't felt fully awake in a while. Let me tell you about Harold, 66. He used to skip breakfast saying he just wasn't hungry, but he often felt lightheaded and tired by mid-morning. I suggested he try a small bowl of oats with a dash of cinnamon and a few berries. 2 weeks later, he said, "I didn't think breakfast could change anything, but I feel steadier, even my moods more even." That's the silent gift of oats. So if you're still watching, my dear, please type number 9 in the comments and give this video a like. And don't keep this to yourself. Share it with someone who might be tired of feeling tired. We're building something strong here, one morning at a time. Now, we've reached the end of our list, but not the end of the journey. In fact, what comes next might be the most important part of all. Let's take a breath and step into it together. Final message. A gentle return to strength, one morning at a time. My dear friend, we've just taken a quiet walk together through 8 simple natural foods that may seem ordinary on the outside, but hold power deep within. And I want to tell you something from the bottom of my heart. You didn't need to watch this whole video. You chose to. That tells me one important truth: you still care about your body, your strength, your energy, your life, and I honor you for that. Because too often, people our age are made to feel invisible, like our time has passed, like our aches, our tiredness, our intimacy struggles are just things we should accept and stay quiet about. But not here, not today, not with me. You see, I believe there is a quiet kind of courage in getting up each day and choosing to care for yourself, in choosing one small food, one new habit, one better morning. It's not about being perfect. It's about giving your body a reason to thank you, a reason to keep going, a reason to feel alive again. You don't need to change your whole life overnight. Just a few spoonfuls, a new bite, a different breakfast plate, and you begin to notice. Your hands feel warmer, your legs feel lighter, your confidence starts to hum beneath the surface again, like it used to, like it never really left you. The truth is, aging doesn't steal your strength. Neglect does, silence does, and sometimes the wrong foods do. But now you know better, and that means you can choose better, not for anyone else, for you. My dear friend, I want to ask you something gentle, something sincere. If this video gave you even one new idea, one moment of comfort, one spark of hope, would you be kind enough to leave me a comment below? Tell me what surprised you most today. What food will you try first? I read every single comment because this is not just a channel. It's a circle of care. And if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe. Not for numbers, but because each click helps this message reach another person who might be quietly suffering alone, confused, or ashamed of what they're going through. Share this with a neighbor, a friend, a brother or sister, a spouse, because when you share, you become part of someone else's healing. And that, my friend, is no small thing. Let me leave you with a little reminder. I often whisper to myself, you don't need to fix everything. You just need to begin. One quiet breakfast at a time. You deserve to feel strong again. You deserve warmth, energy, joy. And I'll be right here walking beside you every step of the way.